The spirits of Zambezi Village. The road to Zambezi Village ended without warning. One moment there was dust and heat, and the low hum of the engine. The next, silence swallowed everything. The land stretched wide and empty, choked by thorned trees whose branches bent inward like listening ears. The forest pressed close, breathing damp rot and old rain. Ethan shut off the engine and sat still, feeling watched. Zambezi Village was not marked on any official map. It existed only in murmurs, spoken by men with trembling mouths and eyes that refused to linger. A place where spirits answered prayers. A place where nothing was free. Ethan had come because he no longer believed in forgiveness. He stepped into the village as the sun collapsed behind the trees. Mud houses crouched low, scarred by time and smoke. No children played. No dogs barked. The air smelled of iron and wet soil. Somewhere deep in the forest, something shifted. An old woman watched him from a doorway, her eyes clouded white. "You shouldn't stay after dark," she said. Her voice carried no concern, only certainty. "I'm not here to stay," Ethan replied. "No one ever is," she whispered. Ethan's past followed him like a shadow he couldn't outrun. Years ago, during a civil conflict across the border, he had made choices under the excuse of survival. He told himself he had obeyed orders. He told himself he had no choice. But the faces remained, the screams did not fade, and the blood, no amount of river water had washed it from his hands. He had heard of the spirits of Zambezi while drinking with mercenaries and men who feared sleep. They spoke of a presence in the forest, ancient, watching, listening. It could take pain away. It could rewrite guilt. But it always demanded balance. Ethan believed he deserved whatever price was asked. The villagers gathered when night fell, forming a loose circle around a dying fire. Their faces were thin, carved by hunger and secrets. Each carried something unseen but heavy. There was Malika, the midwife, whose hands shook when she passed Ethan food. Her firstborn had vanished years ago. She said the spirits had taken him early. Her eyes said something else. Jonah, the fisherman, avoided the river now. He had once drowned his brother there, pushed him under during a fight over land. The spirits had returned the river to him, but sometimes he heard his brother knocking from beneath the water. Father Kaloum, the village's spiritual leader, wore charms layered thick across his chest. His prayers were constant, desperate. Long ago, he had fed the spirits the names of strangers to protect Zambezi. The forest had remembered every name. They all waited for Ethan to speak. "For the spirits," he said. No one stopped and the forest opened reluctantly, branches clawing at skin and cloth. Darkness, there was not absence of light. It was weight. The deeper Ethan walked, the heavier his thoughts became, as if the trees were pulling memories from him. Whispers curled through the air. Not words, accusations. He reached a clearing where bones hung from branches like wind chimes. At its center stood a figure that was not fully solid. It shifted between shapes: a woman, a child, a mass of eyes and mouths. The spirits of Zambezi did not speak aloud. They placed truth directly into the mind. "You carry death, you carry debt." "I want it gone," Ethan said. "Take it." "Everything is taken," the spirits replied. They showed him visions. Villagers kneeling, blood poured into soil. Children left in the forest to balance stolen harvests. Wishes granted, lives ruined. The spirits
You must
were
listen,
not
the
evil in
time
way
is
men
near.
understood.
The
It was
signs are
hunger
all
without
around us.
conscience. "What's the cost?" Ethan asked. The spirits did not answer immediately. Instead, they showed him himself. Older, empty, wandering the forest with no name. You will stay. Adalmano returned to the village changed. The townsfolk sensed it immediately. Malika begged him to ask for her son back. Jonah offered gold, then blood. Father Kaloum demanded he seal a new pact, stronger than before. Each request tore at Ethan. Every wish would condemn someone else. Every refusal would doom the village. For the first time in years, Ethan hesitated. That hesitation sealed his fate. On the third night, the forest came to Zambezi. Shadows slipped between huts. Whispers crawled into ears. Villagers woke screaming, reliving moments they had buried deep. The spirits did not forgive delay. Ethan ran back into the forest, driven by panic and something close to regret. I'll stay, he shouted into the dark. Take me. Leave them. The spirits emerged slowly, pleased. You misunderstand, they answered. You were never the price. They reached into Ethan, not his body but his memory. Faces vanished, names unraveled. Guilt dissolved, followed by identity itself. He screamed as he forgot why he screamed. By dawn, Ethan wandered the forest, expression empty, eyes reflecting nothing, another spirit among many. Zambezi Village did not survive. Without Ethan's guilt to anchor the bargain, the spirits took freely. Children vanished. The river swallowed homes. The forest advanced, root by root. Malika disappeared searching for a voice only she could hear. Jonah walked into the water and did not resurface. Father Kaloum was found hanging from his charms, eyes open, mouth filled with soil. The forest reclaimed everything. Sometimes, travelers claim to see a man walking beneath the trees near the Zambezi. He does not speak. He does not sleep. When asked who he is, he tilts his head, confused, as though the question wounds him. The spirits still whisper. They are patient, and they are always listening.